What's up, guys and gals? We got a hail coming in, so I wasn't planning on actually coming back until we went to town, but since we got a hail coming in. Okay. News travels fast. What are the details? Alright, well, if this goes sideways, I know where to find you. Alright, so we can go...
Voice analysis indicates that this individual is prone to deceit. Excuse me, that was obvious, wasn't it?
Give me the closest station here. We need to go... Was Cyganus? I think Cyganus. Was that a pirate base, though? Okay. Let's go to Cyganus real quick. And while we're out here, I wonder if you just have to kill militia in order to make pirates like you more. I kind of want to be a pirate. I don't know. Do what you want because a pirate is free. I've got some lasers. It just seems like it would be a lot of fun. I don't know. It would make me happy, so... Being a space pirate has been a long-standing dream of mine.
Yar. I'll take your bio-waste. Come at me, laddie.
I've already got the voice down, so I figure we could just kind of be a stereotypical space pirate. Yikes, you guys caused damage. You hurt me in my face. What does a barracuda do? Ooh, barracuda. It'll lose some turrets. It'll get a lot more ugly. That thing looks like a dragonfly without the wings. Yeah, I figured it was made by some other manufacturer. We've also got the Manticore, which is like... Ah! What a sexy ship. A destroyer. What do we have right now? Like, assuming, what is ours? We're a light frigate? See, there's different ships at different ports. You kind of just have to keep an eye out for them. But I always forget to check. What kind of cargo am I carrying around right now? Anything valuable? I'd very much prefer not to have a ton of random shit inside my inventory if I can help it. Data cubes. Okay, apparently they sell here for a crazy price. I've got to rename my ship. And so I figured I'd do it here on camera. Normally, I just surprise you with new names. And so this time around, we're going to be the Glee Bagger. There we go, because money makes me gleeful, and we are going to bag it. In the equipment bay, I wanted to see what that laser thing was. Is it one of these? No, it's not one of those. Is it a turret? We picked up a thing, a Mark II Viridian laser. This captured Corian Viridian laser turret has a long firing period, is more effective than other lasers at penetrating shields. 175 damage per second? Oh my god. Install that shit right now. Yeah, alpha turret. And then we'll put this down here on one of the other turrets instead. Because obviously I've got like a ton of those. And so we'll install that. Did that get her 2 of my pulse turrets? Because it sort of looks like I have more pulse turrets here. And so we've got pulse turret, pulse turret, pulse turret. We got 3 of those, 4 of those actually. Viridian laser cannon, which is going to be the one on the top as far as I know. Yeah, it's going to be that one right there. So it should have kind of, I guess, like a 180-degree semicircle of fire. Obviously, it can't fire down and below us. That would be all kinds of shenanigans, but that's pretty sweet, right? Can I buy more of them? Like, since I have that one already, is that a thing that you have, like, on your... Oh, look at that. Should have bought more while I was in there. I kind of want a mining laser or 2. I mean, they've got pretty low accuracy. I'm sorry, pretty low... Wait, I have an ion turret? Where did I pick up an ion turret? Oh my god, I have so much awesome stuff. I have like so many random guns on here that I don't even know what I have anymore. I just have lots and lots of things that murder. And I guess one of my turrets can be like a mining laser or something, right? Or do I want to go in with the ion cannon? I don't know what I'm feeling right now. The range on this thing's a little terrifying, though. It's a little bit close for comfort. I'll leave it for the moment. I should have gotten some jobs. Either way, let's go meet with Zenyakar. I told you guys I was going to focus on storyline from here on in. I love the militia ships, but I just don't want to join the militia. Like, how do you join the militia? Is there a way for us to do that?
This is a militia channel. State your business.
Anything I can do to lend a hand?
I appreciate your concern, but we're quite capable of handling ourselves.
Huh. I wonder how I join the militia. I gotta figure this out. Their ships are super badass, and the Merchants Guild ships aren't doing it for me. They look kind of lame. They are not sexy ships. They all just look like big skybound bricks. Like they are a little bit fuggles. Can we go? I want to go to Zenyakar now. Let me warp. What am I in proximity? You little bastard. I hate the militia so much. They're always just up my ass, and it's so infuriating. Like, they follow you around in the systems. It's just like, go away, militia. I don't know why they follow you either. I think it's because they're trying to scan you. I think that's what it is. Like, they scan you, but then they don't disembark after they scan you or whatever. Either way, I want to use this laser cannon really badly. I don't know if it's like a beam cannon or if it's like a pulse laser, like, pachoo, 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 pachoo type cannon. Like, I don't know what we get out of this. I don't see Zenyakar.
There you are. I sure as hell hope you weren't followed. So, how the hell did you get mixed up with Sanda? On second thought, I don't care. Let's make this quick. I've got official business to deal with here, and we can't be seen having this little conversation.
Well, I'm trying to track down my aunt, Juno Markev. Word is she was having some sort of dealings with the military.
You two are related? Well, if you take after her, I guess you're lucky you haven't been blown to dust already.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. That old pain in the ass and a certain internal affairs official have a temporary working relationship. At least they did until Juno disappeared in the last few days.
Our family member's an informant? Now I'm just embarrassed for my family. Disappeared.
That's right. Normally we consider it no great loss since she hasn't spent most of her time on the right side of the law. But there are extenuating circumstances. Hang on. Damn. All right, if you want this conversation to continue, you'll shut up and do exactly as I say.
What's going on?
I'm out here for a reason. There's a convoy of suspected drug runners passing through this quadrant. Since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful. That means you stay in line and you do what I say. Got it?
Roger that.
Good. Keep quiet, and we'll talk more once this is over.
That's a bippity boppity boopity on the gamma. I got you covered, Big Tuna. Let's see.
Passing through. Glad to know the militia's here to look out for us.
Oh, we're looking out for you, all right.
Check these vessels for contraband. I'll hang back so they don't get spooked.
I mean, they already know we're here. You're hanging back by being 10 feet from them? Come on. This lady. Alright, so to use the scanner, then we use the tab key, and then we lock that one in, and then we scan it with the left click. Gold ingots, ceramic plating. Nothing in there. Was this one that I already scanned, or did I not get the other one? Narco Cola.
There it is. Civilian pilot, illegal substances have been detected aboard your vessel. Surrender your craft immediately.
All right, boys, take them.
Did you look at that? They're all feeling a little bit hardcore right now. Bunch of traitors trying to play soldier right now. About to get whooped on is what's going to happen. Should I, though? What are you shooting at right now? I feel like you're not really, like, firing at a thing that I want you to fire at. Do you have a minimum range, too? Is that the problem that we're running into? Woohoo! Look at you getting whooped on. I don't know how much damage that did, actually. In all actuality, I'm not totally sure if that even helped our situation. I don't care about talking moods. I care about dying moods. Oh, look at that. We got double jacks up in here now. They want to hang out with me. Okay, we got an advanced gunship on this side. Move to engage him. Could have got some ceramic plating right there, but I wasn't paying attention well enough. Got some yik-yak meat over here. We got one trader left. I will point out... Wow. Did I just laser a ship to death, like, instantly? With that laser? That was pretty awesome. I accept that as a consequence for your perceived slights against the legislative and criminal world. Or I guess criminal enforcement world. There we go. Oh, look at you with a bounty on your head and everything. Man. Trying to roll through my galaxy. Yeah, that chews them up pretty good. That is a pretty enjoyable little piece of technology. Try and grab as much of this loot as I can. Pull around to the side real quick. I don't think we got through the armor, though. I can't decide if I like the scattergun layout better. The big laser is kind of cool. And it doesn't overheat, so it keeps firing after I take my finger off the switch, too. So, you know, it's a nice little thing to have around. Is that everybody? Did we liquefy all the bad guys without due process? Fantastic. Fantastic. Where my loot at? I know there's loot over here somewhere. Yep, give it to me. Yik-yak, you're coming with me. On that side, let's go back, and I think we probably want to talk with Xenia a little bit further. So, shall I hail her? She has no cargo? Well, that's disappointing. I mean, if I was a cop, I would just fly goods around while I was chilling and doing other stuff. It just seems like an obvious way to streamline the process of me padding my bank account. Then again, that's why I could never be a space cop, I guess. I think this little guy over here wants to mess with me. He looks like he wants some. I think he wants some. Let's give it to him. Ha!
Alright, I think that's the last of them. I see you can handle yourself in a scrap.
Got your blood pumping yet? You certainly held your own. Must run in the family.
I hold my own daily. Anyways, don't you worry about me. Maybe we should pick up where we left off.
Guess you've earned it. Not much more to say though. Juno's missing, and we're pretty sure the Doublejack cartel has her held somewhere. Space is a big place though.
I mean, she is a snitch, so these things would be expected.
Normally, the militia wouldn't lift a finger, but Juno has something we want. I guess those Doublejack bastards want the same thing. And maybe you're the key to getting her out of the mess she's in.
What should I do?
I don't have an answer to that yet. I'll have to work something out. But there's politics involved. You can't just saddle up and go in guns blazing.
Alright, we'll handle things on your end.
Let's meet someplace quiet. Give me a little time to think. There's a bar I know. I'll be waiting there once I figure out how this works. Alright, don't get yourself killed in the meantime.
I don't have mean time, I only have nice time. You know, check out that transponder coordinate if we really felt up to it. The Saltykov Nebula. Wonder what happens if you're a pirate at this point. Like, do you work with... Ooh, look at that. The risk is very high. I feel okay about that. Let's jump straight into some very high risk, shall we? That gets me excited. Could fight those Corians, but not in the mood right now. I got real stuff to handle in my odd little slug ship. I don't know, he's kind of cute. I feel like we should put some, like, teddy bear ears on it or something, though. I don't know. Make it a little bit cuter. Give it, like, a cape. So when it flies through space, it's like... Your spaceship doesn't have a cape? My spaceship has a cape. Let's check this distress signal real fast while we're over here. Yeah! Shoot the thing with the laser that is not... Oh, man, they're already through my shields. Well, that's a concern. Let's go ahead and re-engage this fight in a way that is advantageous to me being me in a continued setting. In a setting that does not involve... I think the scatter guns are actually doing better damage. Aside from the fact that this little bastard just targets all by itself, though. I do like that. Is that everybody? Huh. Did I call him Gareth like 30 times in the last couple episodes? Garrus. I don't know why I'm lisping right now, but apparently I've added a lisp to his name. Our armor is actually out on both sides. Where's the closest station? Oh, it's the one that we're going to? Okay. Whatever. Off to the station then. Hopefully there's not too gnarly a combat over here. Repair the ship up real fast, just in case they throw me in any gnarly combat right after this. Commodities market, I'll basically just pick up anything that's profitable for right now. Pure water, yep, gold ingots, sure. Yik yak meat, go here. Get rid of all that stuff so that we got the extra space. Gold ingots, technically we could sit on those. Actually, that might not have been a wise purchase. The margin actually isn't that good, but it'll do.
Still breathing, I see. Keep going down this road, and you may not be for much longer.
I'll look after myself. What'd you find out about Juno?
Here's the lay of the land. We've intercepted enough transmissions to confirm that Juno's being held, but she's a wanted criminal in this sector. Nothing too heavy, but hardly someone that the militia wants to be seen liberating.
So that's it then?
I didn't say that. It can't be public, but we do have an interest. The problem here is that things aren't going to move fast. And if you want Juno to have all her fingers when we bust her out, then fast is exactly what you need.
So what should I do?
Fortunately, it looks like you're well outfitted enough for us to make a move right away. First order of business is to find out where she's being held. That means we need a rat.
All right.
We've recently located a double-jack drug refinery. We're going to turn that rock over and watch the roaches scurry. Once we flush them out, we should be able to collar someone with real inside information.
Let's do it. Hey.
All right, here's the info. We'll meet you there.
Cool. So as far as... I wonder if that mercenary better because he costs more money?
Skiza, what are you looking at?
What hardware do you have access to?
My Rakova is specially modified. Not all pilots can use particle cannon with precision. This is not a problem for me.
Huh.
Watch your step around me. I do not appreciate window shoppers.
Leave the bar real fast, and I think we've got enough cash right now to keep going for a bit. We haven't been making money lately because I've been flying around just doing random stuff. But we should be able to jump into this one over here, I think. So let's go ahead and we'll go after the next mission. We got to go around the outside of the planet real quick. I love the way that the planets are randomly generated. Like the whole galaxy is basically different every single time you play the game. Makes the whole thing feel a little bit more... Well, I guess it gives you a bit more repetition. Like you can play the game more times. Repeat value. All that fun stuff. Got a pretty good flight in front of us before we go over there. I may investigate any other problems that we come across while we're in the area. I think Garrus just tried to burn up an Atmo for some reason. Fishtail this thing. I don't know, it looks like a little puffer fish or something. I like our ship. I wasn't initially sold, but now I like it. It's doing alright. Did we just go, is that the, oh, we just went past the center, okay. I was gonna say, is that the star that everything's orbiting around? Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't think we were gonna be able to weasel our way through this one. I had a feeling that we were gonna get a stellar mass in there somewhere. I was doing my best to bob and weave around it all. And you do get better at it as you play the game more and more and more, but sometimes you just get into a really, really dense field, and unfortunately there's not a lot you can do about it. Sorry, I had to yawn. I know, it got quiet for a long time. I could see people getting nervous. They were like, so... why is there no talking going on right now? Who be that? A message transponder. Let's hack that thing. We got DWSAAF. No! Damn you! Fine then. I didn't want it anyways. It'd be easier if it just went like left, up, down. When they put the letters on them, I'm just like, I don't know. I just put my fingers in a place and I do stuff. W, A, S, D. It's all up, left, down. It's all the same thing to me. So we got a lot of guns around here. We got some pretty serious little villains that need to be handled. Luckily, that pulse platform was no real challenge for us. I'm probably going to go around the outside of this place unless Garrus decides to get super rowdy. And I'll probably try to eliminate these one at a time so that we don't have these giant defense stations in here messing with us the whole time. Double Jack Retaliator, no big threat right there. It's the pulse platforms that I always concern myself. I don't want the bio waste. It's the pulse platforms and all the random little sentry guns. Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? You want to hang out with me? I see you flying around, but you're not really shooting at me, so I feel kind of bad about this, but I'm a little bit worried you're going to betray me. So I'm going to shoot you a little bit, okay? I hope you enjoyed. Okay, so we're attacking a civilian installation right now. Granted, an illegal installation, but one where I assume there's probably a lot of support staff and a lot of people that are unrelated to the operation. A lot of lunch ladies and janitors and those sorts of things. Yeah, Bomber, I don't like your face, so you gotta go. You have this weird tendency to like ace my entire health bar in like 4 seconds. And so if I can eliminate you, I'm gonna do it. Hope some of these guys have bounties on them. Use the cash. I mean, they're welcome to come in as much as they want. It's probably not the wisest plan, though, considering the sheer amount of DACA that I'm putting in their direction. There is a lot of DACA taking place. You guys have cavalry? Or are you talking about their cavalry? See, we need more specific callouts here. There you go. Get him with the cannon. Wow. Those laser cannons are insane. Those things are super hardcore. I will take the munitions. Those sell for like 1,000 a pop if you can find a buyer. I feel like this thing moves so much slower than the rest of my vehicles. And it said that it was still fast. I don't know. Yup. Double Jack Bomber back here. Definitely needs to go. Retaliator on this side. I'd like to kill a Pirate Lord or two before we leave the system, too. That laser does so much damage. Woo! Beam platform, why are you so mean to me right now? Oh, those missiles made me squinch a little bit. Let's get rid of the beam turrets real fast. Alright, beam turrets looking a little bit better. Eliminate some of these defenses before this shit gets way too out of hand. Got a gunship right there. Seems like a good enough target for me. The only thing I don't like, the recharge on the beam is like, damn! It's a pretty serious recharge time as far as this game's concerned. Hell, what blew up over here? Did you just run into a meteorite or an asteroid and it blew up when you ran into it? Super cool. I wish I had a ship big enough to do that kind of damage. Double Jack Retaliator over here. Down there he goes. The beam cannons definitely seem to be pretty good, but unless you set them up to attack specific, like, different targets, I think they would suffer from tunnel vision or something. So what am I blowing up here? Oh yeah, I'm murdering you guys. Drug refinery. How would you like to be blown up today, drug refinery? Trick question. You don't really have much of a choice. I don't really care about how satisfied you are with my beam distribution service. I'm like the Comcast of ass whoopings. I don't really care, and I have no customer support. Like, well, you know, you can complain if you want. Wow, that thing's got some health to it. I don't really feel like my cannons are going to help much here, but I suppose I could give it a go. It's a big target, so basically I can just, like, spam on the button and I'll probably hit it. I think we might be out of range. I don't know. No, it's hitting. Probably have to soften the place up a little bit, though. That or maybe blow the whole thing up. I'm not really sure. Yeah, laser cannon getting in there and doing work, son. Do work, son. Keep cutting this thing up. So what happens when this thing blows? Should I be farther away from it? Woo!
That ought to do it. Now comes the fun part. Meet me back at the bar, and I'll give you the details.
I will do exactly that. My name is Splattercat. We ran out of time for the day. This is Rebel Galaxy, having a good old time blowing shit on up now that I'm not just like, grinding out credits straight. I will see you all in the next episode of Rebel Galaxy. Hi, do everybody.